Yeah, hey Darius, just kind of along those lines. Offensively, they were just sending away everything you guys took at the rim, and obviously you guys just weren't hitting from 3 point range tonight. Just how would you assess just offensively what just kind of I guess maybe went wrong for you guys tonight?
It was really our spacing. We was on top of each other. We couldn't really get the ball moved. They were playing really good defense. It was an exciting game. It was, like I said before, we were just on top of each other. We couldn't get no. They were, Kessler was blocking shots. He had 11 blocks tonight. We practiced some things that would help us against him in the block shot. So we didn't execute, and we came out with the L. So.
Yeah, Darius, considering the defeat margin, was there anything good about this game you could take away from it? And that it could have been a lot worse, but and y'all played, you played very well, but you still had a shot.
Most definitely could have. Everybody could have played well. It was just rebounding the ball, the block shots, the turnovers. Everything came to account with this loss. So, like I said before, just moving and going back to VR and watching film and understanding what we can do better for this next game against Kentucky. Basically, it's the kind of the same mixture of guys. Oscar in the bottom, just like Kessler, blocking shots, grabbing rebounds. So we have another test coming. So we can't sulk in this. We just gotta regroup.
I know a lot of the kind of emphasis was made on just you and Pinson kind of really having the only SEC experience in that kind of environment. I guess just what's the message from you guys as I guess leaders, seniors on the team to some of the younger guys who maybe didn't perform like they wanted to when they're in that kind of environment in their first try.
Coach tried to prepare him. We try to prepare him. We try to give him a couple stories of different times we was first in the SEC and things we went through, the growing pains we went through to become to seniors and where we are today. Some of the guys didn't perform how they wanted to perform, but this was a great environment. Like they called it, it was in the jungle. So it was a great environment. I mean, everybody had fun, even though we lost. We learned from this loss. So great things is come.
Anything else for Darius? Anybody?
Hey, Darius, late in the game, I think you could have cut it to maybe 8 or 6, and it seemed like you turned the ball over 3 times in a row there as a team. There was a cross-court pass in there. You remember that sequence and how much?
I definitely remember the sequence. We cut it down to 6. We cut it down to 6 the first half, and we cut it down to 6 the second half. A cross-court pass that a basketball player almost should never pass. It was a couple of bad turnovers, and some things we could have helped, but it was making aggressive basketball plays, so I can't fault nobody for making those turnovers. And so everybody turned the ball over. We had 17, so as a collective unit, we have to bear the consequences of our turnovers and what we do in the game. So.
And last thing, do you feel like you guys, it seems like there's been a series of games where you're struggling in the half court early to score in the half court. Is that a problem?
Not necessarily a problem. It's something we have to work harder on. Coming out on games, better scoring the ball instead of, easing into the game. We score basically really off defense and fast breaks. So, just grabbing rebounds. See, that's another problem that we had. We couldn't really get in transition till, a little late in the first half. So, once we, figure the game out, get the ball in transition, we find open guys and we score the ball. So that's just something we got to just keep working on. Don't count us out yet. It's only our first game. So, we're just going to continue getting better, continue working, continue being in the gym.
Sure.
Darius, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Y'all's first 16 shots, when y'all went 0 for 16, 11 of them were threes. Was it something Auburn was doing to force the threes, or did y'all just get a bit too much 3 happy and didn't drive the ball enough?
Definitely a bit 3 happy. Like you said, we went 0 for 11 from 3. Then, Gaines started driving, X started driving the ball, getting to the free throw line. We missed a couple free throws. That really could have helped us in the end. But, that's just something we have to just continue working on. Us as a whole, us as a team, we just got to continue getting better. Even if we did come out with the win today, it's a lot of things that, taught us, taught a lot of guys on the team And, you know, the SEC is nothing to really play with. And, you know, I feel like this year we probably have the best league in the country. So continue playing hard, and, you know, it's a test every night.
Anything else for Darius?
Thank y'all.
Thanks, Darius.
Thanks, Darius.
Coaches on the way.
And we didn't play with the discipline and the smarts that we needed. The start was obviously not great again, but we cut it to 6 in both halves. We had 3 straight turnovers in the first half. When we cut it to 6, we had we had basically 4 straight turnovers between live ball turnovers and shots in the second half. But I was pleased with our effort. I was disappointed in our discipline and that sort of thing. So give Justice Williams a ton of credit, man, to come in and play. Good question the other day, Glenn. To come in and play, 24 minutes in that environment. Like I told him, we didn't put the training wheels on him against Louisiana Monroe. He's just now gotten healthy. So for everybody who's going to say, well, why didn't he been playing? Well, he just now got healthy. We just got his foot cleared, and we just gave him, a couple of weeks practice time. Reef's in that same kind of mode right now where he's in the practice time leading up to being able to play. But Justice Williams is a really good player. He's going to be a really good player for us the rest of this year, and he's going to be a really good player during his career here at LSU. So I was very, very proud of him.
Will, to lose by 15, but not really play very well at all, is that a glimmer of optimism there? Like, we didn't play very well.
Look, I still feel great about this team. Like, we got great people. We got great chemistry. We're built on a rock solid foundation. I know people are going to be, upset and jumping off the ledges and stuff like that, but like, we're good. We're good. We didn't have Brandon Murray tonight. He's got a pulled hamstring. He pulled it stretching. Believe it or not, 2 days ago, we thought he was going to be able to give it a go. He just couldn't today and shoot around. And so look, I mean, we got good people, and we played extremely hard tonight. We just didn't play with the discipline that we needed. We didn't make shots.
Yeah, I mean, just your guys' strength this year has been to really kind of, pound the paint and get after it at the rim. But I mean, that Kessler guy just really kind of gave y'all fits tonight at the rim. Just, how I don't know how to phrase this, but just was it discouraging just to how well he was at, defending the rim and kind of keep getting y'all out of your offensive game?
Well, I mean, look, we knew what he was coming in. He was top 3 in the country in block shots and protecting the rim. And, we just didn't execute. The one time we jump stopped, he fouled us. We were supposed to jump stop, show the ball, play off 2 feet, and just went in there and tried to, throw the ball up there. And that's why we shot it really, really poorly in the paint. Only scored 22 points in the paint. That's what happens. We've got to execute.
Will, you talked about the turnovers the other day. I mean, when you get down 17 in each half at this building, it's kind of hard to come back from that, right?
Yeah, like I said, we cut it to 6 both halves. I mean, yeah, it's difficult to come back, but I mean, our 2 starting guards had 3 assists, 11 turnovers. That's difficult. It's difficult, and I believe in those guys. I think they're really good players, but that's tough. That's tough to overcome.
Yeah, you mentioned you were pleased with the heart and the fight y'all played with, but not really the discipline. I guess just kind of what's the message to some of those younger guys that were in that environment for the first time after the game that maybe didn't play like they hoped they would?
Well, look, we got to learn from it. We got to grow from it. You can't simulate this. You can't. I mean, this is what's life's like on the road in the SEC. This is how it is, and we've got to grow from it, learn from it, and we will. We got great kids. We got great character. Ain't nothing changed about this team. We're a good group. We weren't going undefeated. We ran into a really good team tonight, and we played extremely hard. We didn't play with the discipline that we needed to play with. I thought our guys prepared really well. I thought we were focused. Shoot around was really good. We just lost our way a little bit. And this is the first time some of these guys have been in this type of environment. And we can try to simulate it in practice as much as we want, but we fouled. You just discipline. We fouled 2 3-point shooters. We gave up 7 points on fouling 3-point shooters, something we hadn't done all year. Stuff like that adds up in a game like this. All the turnovers and doing stuff like that, it really adds up. Jake.
Yeah, hey, coach. Just real quick, wanted to ask you about Darius Day's leadership. I mean, even when it's going good, he's out there leading. When it's not going great, he's out there leading. How important is that going to be for you guys down the stretch, playing in the games and the environments that you're going to have?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be huge. I mean, he's a big time leader. We, like I said, we're made of the right stuff, guys. And we're going to be really good this year. Really good right now. Wasn't our night. We didn't, and our guys, every time we did learn a lesson, we've learned a lesson. I got no doubt we're gonna bounce back and learn from this and be ready to go on Tuesday night in a PMAC that's going to be rocking. And Days and Penson and those guys are a part of.
Hey, Will, when Kessler got a little rest there, he cut into the lead, but when he came back, he just cut them around and finished off. Y'all just didn't have an answer for him down low. I mean, you ran everybody at him.
Yeah, we played our small lineups. We played our big lineups. We played Days, Tari, Efton together more than we have all year tonight in this game. And so, we were trying different things. We just couldn't. We didn't play with the intellect that we needed to down there. But give them credit, man. I mean, Jabari hits really tough shots. He's a really good player. Kessler's a great shot blocker. I mean, they made big plays.
Yeah, Will, the 0 for 16 start from the field, 0 for 11 threes. Would you have liked seen that you drop the ball a little bit sooner than y'all did?
I mean, certainly, yeah. I mean, the first play was supposed to be a post play, and the next play we drive it in off horns, and so yeah, I would have liked to have seen us. I would have liked to have seen us, do that and be better. But we'll go back and work on that and figure it out. Like I said, I mean, the start we just couldn't hit. We got pretty open looks. Tari kicked that thing in the corner for a wide open three. Like at some point we've got to be able to knock some of those down.
Just a quick one from me. Hamstrings are kind of a tricky thing. Do you expect Murray to kind of give it a go again against Kentucky? Or
we'll see. I mean, that's why we wanted to be overly cautious. I told Sean, just win the Auburn game. We knew we were taking the red shirt off justice no matter what. As much as we wanted to win this Auburn game, we knew that I didn't want to do anything where he could be out a month. Like, hamstring things are tricky. So, like, if we need to rest him today and give him another full week to get ready for Kentucky, but we've been out there. He brings an edge to us defensively. Our switches weren't as crisp. Our switches weren't as physical without him. And so he brings an edge to us that we certainly missed.
Anything else for Coach?
All right. Thank you, guys.